with our jaw drops this morning, we get this fantastic view. We made our coffee and our cinnamon apple breakfast. It looks like a log. They had brung a log down, or they brung a tree down, but it's steepy slope up until here. Looks like a good campsite, but it's hard clay, and you got old pine trees with rotten branches on them. And that's my only downfall about the park, is most of the campsites are where there's trees. Now the only upside to it was I found the picnic table and it was flat, and under it was no trees whatsoever. So do I sleep on the picnic table, or do I move the picnic table and sleep on it with no trees underneath? So I moved the picnic table and set tent there, and it was level. It was the only level place around with no trees. So I set up tent there and slept better than I usually sleep. We're packed up. We're ready to go. And we will we're going to try a different way today. Let's get going. We just stopped for a minute to get some water. You know what the funny thing is? That water's coming out of the mountain. Water out of a mountain. Yeah. That's not the first time I've seen it. It's just, it's been a while. Squirrels, something got to my earth sack last night. I don't know what it was. It could have been a raccoon. But I saw a lot of claw marks on it, which is weird because I just slept right through it. I didn't get into it, but I did see claw marks on it, so yeah, that was weird. So let's head on down the trail. We got some waterfalls to see. So I thought I might give y'all a look at the trail that I'm hiking. On the way down, it was pretty bad. It was hikers only up until a certain point, and it was bikes and hikers up to a certain point, and then it went straight to hikers only. But this area is just for, I think it's just for hikers and trail runners, because I don't really think a bike could get through it. So let me show you what I'm looking at. This is very high, and you got big boulders like this. You got to hike up. I mean, that's not a small rock. That's a big boulder. I mean, check this out. That's my trekking poles compared to that. And it's going up in elevation, so I know it doesn't look very high on the camera, but it's very high. Here's the backside. I mean, it's just woods. You really don't have a good view, and well, excuse the shaking. I just climbed up a mountain. We made it to the top of an outlook of or not an outlook, but a place of significance. It's an old fire tower, so let's go take a look at it. Let me tell you, Paris Mountain, that's, if you want to hike anytime, and I'm just starting, but it's worth it. Oh, it's so strenuous. You will definitely lose weight hiking, that's for sure. You can stop it and take a photo to read it. Here's the old remains. Fire tower. You don't see people actually building bricks. I mean, most people use modern day bricks, but that's pretty incredible to actually see an old place like this and see that they use, well, the brick is pretty old. Even though it's not modern brick, it's still pretty old brick. And to see that they actually built the foundation out of mountain rocks, you know, out of the rocks from the mountain, that's pretty cool. But they weren't like shipped or manufactured like they are today to make it resemble, you know, their actual mountain rocks. Check this out. that was actually a pretty good climb down there. But anyway, we're gonna head back because it was a pretty steep climb down to the waterfall, but so we're going to hike back. We got about 2 hours left, maybe, and we got to get back to the truck before they tow our truck. So let's keep going. Another big tree. Check this thing out. That's a big tree.